Hey guys, coming back to you for another video Today's great gameplay, some anonymous support. It's some gameplay of when I got an S the other day, and so yeah, enough rambling, let's get into today's commentary. Today's commentary is how to carry as a support. I picked this gameplay as a anonymous support because I got an S bot lane. We won pretty hard, our lane pretty hard, and it caused us to win the game. So that's one of the good things. You can carry support always. A few months ago in League, when I played on and off a bit, supports weren't that popular, but now they're really influential. So yeah, let's start why supports are important. Supports, they make bot lane happen, guys. If you're playing a marksman as an ADC, you never really try to start fights. You just try to farm and get some pokes out of lane, maybe poke them from CSing, or you try and poke them out of lane. And then, as a support, you decide when you should fight, depending on various things like summoner spells, HP, creeps, jungler vision, jungler position, momentum, etc. You also are very important because you do decide to ward. Now you guys, you see why support is so important. Now, if you want to carry as a support, I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to do so as a support, because as I said, support decides bot lane. So as a support, you look to carry the bot lane. Make sure your bot lane has an easy time. Tip 1, pick a playmaker for grit and ignore your squishies or mage or marksman supports like Janna, Senna, Vel'Koz, Fiddlesticks, Zillion. Ignore those squishy supports. Lulu, just ignore them. Just bypass them completely, because you can't really do much with those supports, and because they're so squishy and they don't have a really good engage. They do have more team fight capabilities, but they don't have what you want the potential to carry bot lane with their kit early game and laning phase. Once you get to mid game, those supports can be really viable, but if you're looking to carry as a support, you want to carry early game with laning phase and make sure ADC gets fed. So that's one of the things, guys. And then, continuing with that, picking playmakers, guys. Lean towards picking a playmaking champ like Pyke, Nautilus, Leona, Rakan, Alistar. And you wonder, what do these guys all have in common? And it's the ability to change the outcome of the game for well-timed and well-placed crowd control abilities, or the ability to kick off a team fight, or find a key pick on an enemy carry. Maybe the enemy carries, he's staying at the front for some reason. You might be able to hook him like with a Nautilus, or even a Thresh or a Pyke might pull him and get them picked off. You force the enemy team to back away. And then during laning, I'm going to talk about Nautilus. He could set up kills with his kick because of his Q, which is his hook, his passive, which roots him, and then his R, which locks him up. And this is effective, guys, when you pair them with a high damage early game focused ADC. And this kit can, if you have an ADC that knows how to help when you go in and you press the advantage, your ADC can get really fed with that. And then another one, play around your jungler. Why risk losing a lane 2v2 when you can win a 3v2 instead? Help your jungler, guys, by controlling the minion wave and maintaining vision control when he's in the area to help, because your jungler is a very crucial role. He might, and honestly, I think the jungler is a support role, quote unquote, but you could carry, because by the way I'm saying he's a support is by the way he helps other lanes. Enough rambling with that. So, just help your jungler, guys, and then whenever possible, roam with him to help lane or play some deep wards in the jungle. Don't wander off by yourself, guys, because that's an easy way to just give up an annoying kill, or maybe end up having to run away and having to back instead of staying there and hope you maintain kill pressure. So, number 2, play around your jungler. Number 3, guys, I'm going to be saying is ward effectively. Wards can win games, oftentimes. And this is because you could be warding, a crucial point, choke point, the enemies walk around the map. You could ward objectives late game, and being like, knowing the enemies are there, so we're just about to team fight. And then you could find the opportunities to place wards deep in the enemy jungle. Take initiative and examine a warding guide to learn important positions on the map to place wards, guys. So you could look at ward spots and see, or a warding guide to see what's a hotspot for the enemies, depending on if you're blue or red side, it's like, oh, if I'm on the blue side, it's like, what are hotspots for the red team? So I could go place wards there, where they could be, and then you could know where they're coming from. Maybe you see their jungler rotating up to mid from bot, and it's like, oh, mid knows. Or you see him coming down bot, so you can like set up a chance to kill him maybe, or have your jungler rotate. So, take initiative to learn important positions and place wards to catch out some of the team en route through the jungle. Make sure you guys, tip 4 guys, make sure you peel for your AD carry. This tip, guys, is very important. I'm going to say this. Imagine if you're a support player, guys, and the enemy assassin, let's say you have a colony, a talon, or a Zed, or a cat, or a Fizz, they jump on your ADC. First of all, guys, you want to stand in as close as possible for your teammate to force the opponent to misplace a few auto attacks and fire. Maybe you end up pulling them out. Most of the time, from what I noticed, assassins can be squishy, so maybe you pull them out and you get them killed, or you let them misplace a few auto attacks in the fight, reducing their DPS, and then you layer your crowd control to limit that enemy's mobility for the maximum duration, delaying their damage output by a few important seconds, and then you take down their assassin, and you start all over again. Maybe with mage, they have a mage support, or they have a bruiser, so stuff like that. And then finally, guys, you just start all over. And then these are times you should act as a playmaking support. There are times, guys, you should act as a playmaking support. Sorry for that, but and then times you should act as a peeling support. Know the difference between these two, and applying that to your game is the difference between being a good support and being a great support, because that all comes along with playtime, guys. As a support, the only way to develop these skills is experience the rift and gain that experience. So guys, make sure you go out and play and you keep on that grind. As always, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you have notifications turned on for when we drop a new video. And make sure you're also following the social media down in the description, and you're in the Discord, because that's where all the great fans hang out. As always, guys, make sure you stay on that grind. Peace. Until next time, make sure you stay safe.
That the brothers on the rise now. Woo! Endless celebrations all in my house. Yeah. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly now. Yeah. London boy, but DC where I reside now. Put the time in while you always yelling time out. And for quit it, cause I know I'm coming with it. You were sitting, you were wishing I was handling my business. Yeah. Now I got the ball like Harry Potter playing Quidditch. And my business so humongous, you would think that happens in there. Damn man, I'm all that, yeah, I'm all that. Working for that whip, yeah, that what you call